You mean Lil Nas? Lil Nas X?
Hello beautiful people and welcome back to my channel. My name's Kira. Subscribe if you're new, and without further ado, let's get into today's video. So today I wanted to talk about Lil Nas X versus Christianity because of the way Christians are coming at him right now for his new video, Montero. If you haven't seen the video, go watch it. It's phenomenal. Phenomenal. And the reason I wanted to talk about this is because, first of all, I follow Lil Nas X on TikTok. I'm just gonna call him Lil Nas. Is that allowed? I think so. I follow him on TikTok, and he's been posting a lot recently about like all the hate he's been getting, and he's been making like, you know the way our generation kind of makes jokes out of their trauma. That's what he's been doing. And it's really funny, but it's also like sad. Like, it makes me sad that he's being attacked so much by the Christian community. I mean, obviously that's not new, but so if you haven't seen the video, well, first of all, go watch it. It's gonna take you 3 minutes. But second of all, basically in the video, he goes to hell. He literally pole dances down to hell. And then he does a lap dance on the devil. And Christians are mad because, they told him to go to hell, and then he went, and, now they're mad. If you tell somebody to go to hell, or that they're going to hell, and then they make a music video, and they go to hell, and then you say, no, you can't do that. Make up your mind. For real, make up your mind. And it's important to note, well, first of all, I don't know, we could debate the existence of hell, but for people in marginalized groups, people with oppressed identities, a lot of the times, Christians, for them, make it hell on earth. First of all, it is not a Christian's responsibility to play God, right? I'm pretty sure that's in the Bible somewhere. I grew up Catholic. I am a confirmed Catholic. I believe in God. When church was open, I would go when I wanted to, but I didn't go every single week. It's really as I felt or as I wanted to. And I never felt like the pressure from my family to be a very strict Catholic person, which has allowed me to think for myself, which is something a lot of y'all don't do, right? With religion, some of y'all need to start doing that, because for Christians who do say that being homosexual is a sin, okay, but so is being mean to people, which you're doing. And the point, I don't know, I didn't read the entire Bible, but from what I've had read to me, I think the point is more about being a good person than it is about making sure that you personally are responsible for the erasure of all the things you misinterpreted in the Bible, thinking that those people are going to hell. It is not your personal responsibility as a Christian to go around and get rid of everything that the Bible said is gonna cause people to go to hell. Because first of all, the Bible wasn't written by God. It was written by some men. And, you can believe it or not, but the point is, it's very possible you misinterpreted what you read, and they misinterpreted, whatever. There's so many different chains of things that could have been misinterpreted, but the message that is very clear is treat others kindly. Treat others the way you want to be treated. Treat others with respect. Don't judge other people. Jesus, do you really think Jesus would do what y'all are doing to Lil Nas right now? It makes no sense to me. What is the logic? What is the logic behind this kind of thinking? And it got me thinking that I feel like the Christians who go around condemning people for their sins and you have to live life this way, blah, 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 I came to the realization that I think those people don't really feel God when they're alone. Because if they felt God when they were alone, they wouldn't feel the need to make other people feel small, to stand on their necks and feel closer to God, right? Because I feel like the people who are so critical of others in the Christian community, you don't do that if you're good, right? You don't do that if you're okay. You don't. You don't. Happy people don't make other people unhappy. People who know God, like really feel God, that energy is not going to make you do what these Christians are doing. So I honestly think that the Christians who go around condemning people for their sins are honestly insecure in their own faith. And the only way they can feel more secure in their faith is by distinguishing themselves as better than other people, right? I'm going to heaven because you're going to hell, right? And if you don't go to hell, well, then I have to really sit inside myself and think about my actions and think about who I am and try and feel God. And I don't. I can't feel God. And I don't like who I am. And I don't think I would go to heaven if other people that I'm condemning weren't going to hell. I think that's really what's happening inside them. It's like a bit of an identity crisis. You know what I mean? Because there's no need. There's no need to be condemning people. You cannot play God. Who do you think you are? That and the thing is, it's hypocritical. It's hypocritical, and it's so ironic to me the way, so many Christians, they say, don't say the Lord's name in vain. God is sacred. God is this. God is that. But then you think you can act like God. That's not treating God like I'm not going to say that's not treating God like God is sacred. That is not treating God like an almighty powerful being, because you're playing God. You're undermining the power of your own creator by going around acting like you know what the creator wants. Like you personally have the job. Like it makes no sense. It makes no sense. You're a fellow worker, right? You're a fellow worker. I've been watching a lot of Superstore lately. So this is going to be a Superstore analogy. And while that might be ridiculous, that is what I'm doing. If you watch Superstore, they have, the workers, then they have the floor managers, then they have the actual manager. All y'all are floor workers, and you're trying to fire people. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? Are you paid to do that? No. No, you're not. It's none of your business. Did y'all read the scripture about minding your own business? I think you missed that one. Priorities. What are your priorities? I really want all Christians to ask themselves, what are your priorities? Because right now it looks like for a lot of you that your number one priority is condemning people for things that aren't your business. Don't you have anything else you could be doing? I wish they focused more on doing good things than condemning what they think are bad things, because they're confused about what are bad things. And a lot of the bad things that are happening are actually coming from them. But going back to Lil Nas, the way he's dealt with it has been beautiful, and the way he uses his social media is so smart. He's so funny. Honestly, can we talk about, he's a genius. That video, so there's a reference to Saint Sebastian, who was stoned for his faith. And Lil Nas is standing there and he's being pelted, right? And that's genius. That's genius to make, because, and I was thinking about it this way, in both situations, people are being stoned for being who they really are, right? And, for Christians, the saints, those are your heroes, because they stood up for what they really believed in and being their authentic selves. Do you see what a hypocrite you look like when you say you can't be your authentic self? And I don't really know what their stance is. I don't know if most of them just don't believe in science or think that it's being gay is a choice. But honestly, if being gay was a choice, which it's not. But if it was, that's why do you care so much? It just makes no sense to me. Mind your own business, do good within yourself and your community, and don't worry about what anybody else is doing. But I know a lot of them are talking about the children, protect the children. Y'all don't care about children. You traumatize children when you try and make them believe in God. The fear that they put children in Catholic schools through to believe in God, they say you're going to hell for any little thing that you do wrong. That's traumatizing for a kid to hear. That is traumatizing. Just all the different reasons that you're gonna accidentally go to hell that they tell you. And y'all don't really care about your children like that enough to protect them, or you would, you know, maybe have stronger gun laws. Like, we're gonna stay silent when shooters go in and shoot up elementary schools, but Lil Nas puts out a video and he pole dances and oh my god, all of a sudden now the children are in danger? Give me a break. Give me a break. Let's be real. Let's be real. Do you really care about the children? And if it's interesting that you're caring now with the thing that you could actually fully censor them from if you wanted. Lil Nas, last time I checked, I don't think Lil Nas signed an agreement to raise your children for you. Did he? That's not his responsibility at all. And even if you're saying, oh, well, Old Town Road, all the kids love Old Town Road, so what? He still did not sign an agreement to raise your children for you and to make all of his content appropriate for children. That's your problem. Raise your child. Show them what you want to that is not, he is not your freaking co-parent. It makes no sense. It makes no sense. The expectation for every single artist to be kid-friendly? No. You know, most people are adults. Did you know that? Most people are adults. It's so interesting now that, you know, he's doing what you told him to do. He went to hell. He literally did exactly what you told him to do. And you're like, not like that. Pick something quickly and stick to it. Because we're tired. We're tired. But Lil Nas, like, I really think he's going to be a superstar. Like, a superstar. Because he, obviously his music is good, super catchy, super good. His mind, nuts. I mean, I don't know how much of that video he came up with, but even just if he had like the idea to do the video and the way he executed it, brilliant. He can dance, he can pole dance, he's funny, and he's just like charismatic, you know what I mean? And when he posted the tweet with the letter to his younger self, I honestly teared up, cause like, that was, first of all, that was so raw and that was so vulnerable. So, you know, kudos to him for having the courage to do that. But it's freaking sad. All the harm that people cause in the name of God. All the harm that people cause to people in the gay community in the name of God, and as well as many other communities in the name of God. But I think we're gonna see really crazy creative things from Lil Nas, and I love that he's kind of navigating a very new space, right? Because this feels new in the fact that he's in the hip-hop space. He is a gay man in the hip-hop space, and he's actually talking about it, and he's also, you know, interacting with his haters, like in a way that he said in his tweet, I hope you are mad. I hope you stay mad. I hope you feel the anger that you taught me to have with myself. And that is powerful. And he, like, for all that anybody criticizes hip hop for its message, blah, 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 for all that people do that, I don't know how you couldn't love this. For all the criticism that hip hop gets for the messaging, whatever, okay, so this is what you wanted. This is what we needed, right? This is actually going to help so many black kids in the gay community, black men specifically. He literally, like, I know it's just starting now, but he is going to be a life-changing idol for so many people. And it's sad to me to see how much he's getting torn down because he is brilliant. And you know what? I'm not worried though. He's going to shine. Like he's unstoppable. He's an icon. He's an icon. Simply, he's an icon. I didn't know how obsessed I was with him until this. You know, like, I wasn't, like, a big fan before this, just so you know. But the way the video, the way he's talked about it, the way he's handled everything, I'm a stan. I'm a full-on stan. So, I wish him the best. I know he's going to be a star. He's not going to let these haters, Christian hypocrites, frickin' take him down. And I am here for it. That's all I have to say. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Follow me on TikTok at Kira Bria, social media, all Kira Bria, and I will link everything else down below. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you soon. Bye.